Hey, what's up, y'all? Whew. What's going on? What's going on, my peeps? Oh my God. Oh. Okay. All right. What's up? It's your boy, ChrisB. Headed home from his trek. Hey, listen. I went further today, right? Because every day I try to go a little bit further, a quarter mile further, get the next day a little further than that, always increasing. That means my body is adapting to that. Putting on it calls more muscle. I'm out of breath, y'all. The body is the most adaptive machine on the planet, in the universe. God gave it to us. And He also gave us the consciousness and the brain to use it for our benefit of good health and enjoying the life experience that we're given on each and every day. And that's just real, right? You know, we all have a tendency, but I'm just gonna let the Lord help me with it, whatever. And that's cool, man. I get it, right? I do. I really do. But the reality is, she gave you everything you needed. Everything. The ability to heal, the ability to think, the ability to create your environment and reality by the thoughts you conceive in your head. And I think that we've gotten away from that. Truly understanding who we really are and what we really can do. I think that when you talk about in the image of, I think that image is the consciousness, the ability to co-create all of those invisible things and principles that we have. I think it's the reflection. I don't think it's the physical. Because once we put a physicality on something that has no beginning and has no end, is our arrogance creating that holy being in our image, which makes no sense to me. But that's me, okay? I know people have their own thoughts and beliefs, and I respect it. I'm only talking about me, okay? So don't hit me up, inbox. What the hell is you talking about? You know, it is physical. It is physical because it's everything, but truly it is our spirit, our consciousness, I believe, is in the reflection of. Now listen. I went further today. I pushed it a little bit more, which is all good. But I'm tired. I still have a little ways to go. But as always, I like to stop along this point and talk to you. I'm out here because, look, I got type 2 diabetes. Everybody know my story, right? And it has been my life's purpose the past 10 years is to help people overcome this dreaded disease, whether it's helping them lose their weight, because if you lose 10% of your weight, you're going to affect your diabetes incredibly, and in some cases, eliminate it, which I've done with one of my clients, CJ, love that boy, my mentee, and my other friends who I've lowered their blood pressure, lowered their medication, simply by changing their diet and having them to exercise. That's what they eat, how much they eat, when they eat. And which brings me to the wonderful, wonderful realization that, y'all, my book is finished. My partner, the great certified diabetes counselor, manager, RN, Valerie Gales Turner. I told you, look, you sitting at home, create, man. So we just finished that, getting the cover taken care of, how to live with diabetes, how to eliminate diabetes, how to manage diabetes, what it's all about, and everything that you need to know about it. Because to be honest with you, I'm just talking about my people. We, Latinos and Asians, are most susceptible to type 2 diabetes. And it's a scourge upon our people. So we need to wake up. We need to think about what's upon us now and how to get rid of it, deal with it where it doesn't, and we don't start losing our limbs and our sight and so forth like that. I don't want that to happen, okay? So my book is done. I'll be giving you a little snapshots of it. We're getting to put that up on iBooks and Amazon and so forth like that. So I got that going up. You know, I got my cover to my CD, that's going on up. Getting all the details, making that happen. We're gonna be on Spotify with it, YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, all that great stuff. All this being put together while at home, quarantined. Other than when I'm out here on these tracks on the road, right? You know how I like to tell stories, y'all. So, it's Diabetes Day today. Look, this is how I first found out. I remember I was headed back to Atlanta. And overnight, while moving, it was like, man, I got to pee so bad, right? I got to pee so bad. I mean, just rolling down the highway, I could not control my urination. You know, I had to stop middle of damn highway off the road. I'm like, man, I haven't felt this before. So I had a good friend, Q, that said, Chris, you know, my mother has diabetes. And look, I ain't never had a cold since I was 24 years old. So until I was 50. You know, I just didn't even expect I would have something like that. Diabetes, man, my mom ain't got it, my dad ain't got it, my brother ain't got it. But I do know one thing I did. I loved hot dogs and I loved pizza. And I blew up at least 50 pounds, right, from what my weight should be. So I said, you need to go get checked. So I went to the doctor, right? Now I'm a jovial person. Everywhere I go, you know, the people laughing and, hey, what's up? Okay, Mr. Perman, how you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm doing all right. So I went back there to the doctor and everybody, you know, just kicking it. And they took my blood. And so all of a sudden, the whole office, like 10 people in there, got quiet. I heard little voices like, dead man walking. I said, they said, what? What? My reading was off the chain, 600 of sugar, right? And so I said, Mr. Perman, I got some bad news for you. I'm like, well, what's happening? Because I'm not Wasn't used to that, taking blood and stuff. No, man, I'm chilling. I got my hot dogs. Large pizza I used to eat. Pizza Hut, thick crust, lots of cheese. That was my groove. Said, sir, you have, afraid to tell you got type 2 diabetes and you're going to have to go on insulin. And he said, this is serious now because, you know, you can lose your eyesight, feet. Now, while he's telling me that, I'm looking up at the ceiling, right? And I'm saying to myself, this can't be happening to me. Not me, right? Hell no. And it seemed so surreal to me, right? And, but my mind, being who I am, started to go back to hearing people eliminating it, managing it, defeating it, whatever. I thought of Drew Carey, right? I remember he lost all that weight and he says, yeah, you know, it lost and so forth like that. While he was giving me all this dismal news, my mind was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going on insulin. I ain't taking no shot. Hell, if I got to come in here just to take a shot for you to take some blood, I'm like, you know, I'm about to have a heart attack. So I said, well, you know what, Doc? I'm going to see you in 3 months. He said, Mr. Pierman, I can't let you leave out of here like that. You know, I can't. I do that. I said, well, you can't hold me here, Doc. You know that. So let me take some sort of oral medication. I'll be back in 3 months. So he gave me a plethora of pills, glipizide and metformin. 1,000 in a day of that, 10% of the glipizide, twice a day, right? So I go join a gym, Planet Fitness. And I said, man, I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna change my lifestyle. And I'm gonna see, because my A1C at that time was like 13, 14, something. It was crazy, right? It was like, Chris, you're in a walking coma. Wow, yeah, that was close. It was close, right? So anyway, I did my 3 months. I did my 90 days. I came back. My A1C was down 6.5, something like that. He was shocked. He's like, oh my God, Chris, what'd you do? You look great, whatever, but you're good. Your medication now can go down X amount. I said, okay, that's great. But what I learned from that, and although I have it very low now, is that I want to make sure that other people don't have to go through what I'm going through, or find a way to be better for themselves, you know, to heal themselves. And it's all based on what you eat, how you eat, when you eat, and the exercise that you give yourself. So I'm up every morning. That's why I'm talking to you. I want you, and only those that are, first of all, it's good to be in shade. First of all, it's good to exercise and stuff so you don't get it. Prevention is important. But more importantly, if you do have it, how to manage it, and possibly how to eliminate it from your reality. Thus, the book Valerie and I wrote, and I'm going to want you to get it. Because it's important to know this, man. It is. You know, every day, my thought is on it. Just the way it is, you know. What am I eating? I know every day, I know what's going in my mouth, how much is going in, and what it's doing for me. I want you to heed these words today. Obesity, the midsection, your midsection where you either got a pot gut, fatty midsection, that's a precursor for diabetes, because that's also letting you know that there's fat around your organs. It's making your organs work harder. And your pancreas, which releases the insulin to help the glucose go into your cells, not function efficiently, which causes your cells to become insulin sensitive. And you can't get the glucose in, and so it stores up in your body. And thus, it's trying to eliminate it. That's why you peeing like hell. And just causes havoc on your body, right? So, point of the matter is, I don't want to get too deep. You can get it all in the book. Get up in the morning with me. All right? And stay fit with me. You owe it to yourself. You've been given a beautiful gift. 2 gifts. One, the book of the gift of life, and the gift of an amazing body that your spirit is housed in to have the experience we call life. So get your ass up. All right? Get your ass up. And do something physical, okay? Watch what you eat, man. Okay, you've been eating daddy for a long time. It's like riding daddy. For a long time. Time for it to end. Because I don't want you to all of a sudden, like me, overnight and get that diagnosis. Now your whole life changes. Some people make it through. Some people don't. I got a friend, so hard-headed, right? Huge. Lost 3 of his toes already when I was out in LA. And so nonchalantly, I remember him saying, hey man, it's Friday, I gotta go get another toe cut off. Now I'm trying to be, cool, like, wow, David, that's deep. In my mind, I'm saying, God, dang, dude, like it's nothing. Big old legs, really big, 300, 400 pounds, I don't know. But at the same time, looked in his van, he got Burger King, Pizza Hut boxes, all that, and I'm saying to myself, I can't be like that. How can you do that? How can food have you so addictive that it makes you losing your limbs become something normal? I said, hell no, I ain't had a pizza. Yeah, the hot dog. Yes! I ain't going out like that. And with my friends or special clients, I offer my services, which is my 90-day challenge, and I try to have them lose 30, 35 pounds. I've been very successful with it and with people. I can't do it to everybody because the way I train is very personal. Very personal. We're on the phone every day. I'm with you every day, so there's no way I can do that great amount of people. But with the book that I have coming out, it's going to help people a lot. And these videos, giving you little bits and pieces of it as I'm doing my exercising, right? And I want y'all safe. I want y'all healthy. I consider I am my brother's, my sister's keeper, so I keep it honest and I keep it 100. And I'm going to give you information, and I'm going to give you knowledge and wisdom, help you along this journey that you call your life. And I think if we all did that, we'd be a much better people. Your friendship should be about healing each other, not hurting each other, not being jealous of each other, not taking from one another. I think that time is over now. What has that gotten us? gotten us in the damn house. You know what I'm saying? Lockdown, coronavirus, taking us out. Is it worth it? I'll tell you what, let me tell you why it's not worth it. Those people that be lying on that COVID bed and that corona up in their ass, and they about to be taken out, and they don't even know why, how it happened overnight. We're losing our family members, our friends. You ain't thinking about that visa bill. You ain't thinking about, damn, I hate Ronnie, because Ronnie got more than I got. He got the new 2020. Or I'm going to take his money because he don't need, you ain't thinking about that when your time is called. What you thinking about? Damn, I missed out. Or maybe a lot of things. Maybe I should have been a little bit closer to my family. Maybe I should have loved my wife a little bit more. Maybe I should have given her a little bit more of me. A little in the simple things. Maybe I should have taken my child to Disneyland. I don't know. But I guarantee you that you ain't gonna be thinking about silly, insignificant bullshit. Even Steve Jobs, in his last letter before he died, he spoke about the things that he missed and that his money couldn't buy. His money couldn't buy him any more time. His selfishness couldn't bring him any more time. His greed, possible greed or whatever, and the pursuit of that dollar could not bring him any more time. And after that, he died. Well, that's okay. We're all going to find and discover that door to open us into our death. That's okay. I think what's important is what we learn while we're here on this earth and what we gave to it and to each other. So let this video I give you today, this morning, an opportunity for you to learn. Smell the roses, man. Take your time. Find the time. I find so many people say, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. You ain't that busy. You really are. You think you are. Think about the 80-20 principle. Y'all look that up. I did that in my first book. I talked about that in my first book. I'm so amazed when people say, oh, I'm so busy, I can't. I'm like, really, look, I know busy. Man, I would be in the studio 10 hours. I'd be on the set 8 hours, over and over, managing whatever. I know what busy is. I was still able to return people's phone calls, be respectful in that way. I'm just amazed people today. They so busy. Don't be so busy that you don't enjoy life. You don't have one. Don't be so busy that you can't put time in yourself, right? To take care of yourself. Don't be that busy, right? You ain't that busy, especially if your ass is at home, quarantine. You ain't that damn busy. So think of yourself, eat well, and that's it. That's it. Another day, Chris Chronicles. I'll be back in my car soon doing my car chronicles. But while I'm out here on this road, I'd like to talk to you and to hopefully encourage and inspire you to get up, get out in your backyard or in your neighborhood. Now, I'm not telling you to try to get on and all everything closed. Still be conscious of good hygiene and washing your hands, social distancing. As you can tell, ain't nobody around me. And again, I always say if the corona's just lurking and shit out here like that, then we all done. So, find you some peace and find you some time to take care of yourself. Love yourself. As my brother and my sister, I love you. And as always, you're gonna be all right. I swear to God, we're gonna get through this. All right? Okay, it's your boy. Okay, I gotta pick up the pace. Enjoy talking with you. Good morning.